Well, Houston, as we know, in the middle of a drought. Now, combine that with the recent fire watches, and it could spell trouble for our trees.
Oh, could it ever? Meteorologist Lena Maria Rongo is live with how the city is handling the heat. Good morning to you.
Good morning, ladies. Yeah, we're live here in Memorial Park, and joining me is a guy who's got his work cut out for him. This is Jeremy Burkes, and he is the city forester. Talk to me about a day in the life of how you're protecting these trees during this drought.
Well, every day we're receiving service requests from customers concerned about their trees, and our team will go out, we'll do an evaluation of each individual tree and let them know how that tree is thriving. It really depends on the species. Each species kind of reacts to drought and water stress differently, so those conversations vary daily.
And what are some protective measures that you can do when you see a tree that is struggling to try and help it sustain life throughout these conditions?
The simplest thing to do would be water. If you're a resident, you have a tree in your yard, in the abutting right-of-way of your property, watering for 30 minutes. If it's already an established tree, 30 minutes once or twice a week is perfect. If it's a younger tree, you're going to want to water 10 gallons per diameter inch of tree. Directly onto the root ball. That should be sufficient to make sure that tree survives through the summer.
Okay, so that's a good point then. Young trees are a little bit more susceptible than trees that have been around for a while?
Definitely. They haven't yet established the root system to support themselves, so they need the supplemental watering more than anything. Our focus, the Parks Department, we are watering all of our new plantings that we have planted within the past 3 years.
Okay, and is there like a specific way to water that's more efficient than just, grabbing the hose and sticking it on the base of the tree forever?
Well, you don't want to water up against the tree's trunk.
Okay.
For mature trees, you want to water around the root zone, which is going to be underneath the tree's canopy. That's typically done with a soaker hose, but most residents are going to have like an oscillating sprinkler or something like that. Water for 30 minutes and just make sure the water is around the root zone. If you have a younger tree, you want to water directly onto the root ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about time of day? Is there a specific time of day that's better than others?
I would say the coolest. Early morning, late afternoon, let's say 7 p.m. Those are great times. 3 p.m., you don't want to water around that time because the water is just going to evaporate.
Okay, avoid the middle of the day. We'll have much more on this, of course, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. For now, I'm reporting live from Memorial Hermann Park. Guys, back to you.